All right, let's see how sharp you really are. Digital documentation systems promise faster searches, stronger security, easier collaboration, and fewer mistakes. But simply replacing paper with screens does not guarantee any of those things. Some of the most common assumptions about digital records are dangerously misleading. Today, you'll face 10 statements. No hints, no second chances. I'll give you the statement. You decide, fact or fiction. Think fast, trust your instincts, and keep score, because this one gets tricky. Ready? Let's test your knowledge. Question 1. Here's your first statement. Scanning paper documents and saving them as PDF files automatically creates a complete digital documentation system. The answer is fiction. This sounds believable, but it's not accurate. Scanning paper records only changes their format. It does not automatically create a structured documentation system. A real digital documentation system should make records easy to classify, search, retrieve, protect, update, retain, and dispose of appropriately. If scanned files have inconsistent names, no metadata, unclear ownership, or no organized folder structure, employees may still struggle to find the correct information. In other words, digitizing documents is only the beginning. The real value comes from how those documents are managed throughout their life cycle. Question 2. Next statement. Metadata can make a digital document easier to locate, organize, and manage. The answer is fact. This is true because metadata provides structured information about a document. It may identify the document's title, owner, department, creation date, classification, status, retention category, or approval history. Instead of relying only on a file name, users can search and filter records using these additional details. Metadata can also support automated workflows. For example, a document classified as a customer complaint could be routed to the correct team and assigned the appropriate retention period. But metadata must be accurate and consistently applied. Incorrect metadata can make a document difficult to find or cause it to be handled under the wrong rules. Question 3. If a digital document is stored in the cloud, it is automatically protected from permanent loss. The answer is fiction. Cloud storage can improve resilience, but it does not eliminate every risk. Documents may still be lost because of accidental deletion, ransomware, incorrect synchronization, configuration errors, account compromise, provider failure, or an inadequate backup policy. Organizations should understand what is backed up, how frequently backups occur, how long copies are retained, and how quickly information can be restored. They should also test the recovery process. A backup that has never been tested may provide a comforting sense of security, but it could fail when the organization needs it most. Question 4. Pay attention to this one. Version control can help prevent employees from unknowingly working with an outdated document. The answer is fact. Version control can record changes, identify the current approved version, preserve earlier versions, and show who made specific updates. This is especially important for procedures, contracts, policies, technical instructions, and other documents that change over time. Without version control, multiple copies may circulate through email, shared drives, and personal folders. One employee may follow the newest procedure while another unknowingly follows instructions that were replaced months earlier. However, version control only works when people use the controlled system. Downloading files and creating unofficial copies can reintroduce the exact problem the system was designed to solve. Question 5. We're halfway there. Optical character recognition can convert scanned text into searchable information with perfect accuracy. The answer is fiction. Optical character recognition, usually called OCR, can make scanned documents searchable and can reduce manual data entry. But it is not perfect. Accuracy may be affected by handwriting, unusual fonts, damaged pages, poor image quality, complex layouts, faded text, or multiple languages. Even a small recognition error can matter. A misread customer number, financial amount, contractual date, or medical term could lead to an incorrect decision. For important records, organizations may need validation rules, confidence thresholds, or human review before OCR-generated information is accepted as accurate. Question 6. Let's raise the difficulty. Deleting a document from its main folder means every copy of that document has been permanently destroyed. The answer is fiction. A digital document may exist in far more places than its original folder. Copies could remain in backups, email attachments, synchronized devices, temporary storage, exported reports, archives, employee downloads, or another connected system. Some platforms also keep deleted files in a recycle bin or recovery area for a defined period. This creates an important challenge for records management and privacy compliance. Organizations need to understand where information is duplicated and how deletion requests move across connected systems. Pressing delete may remove the visible copy, but it does not necessarily erase the entire digital footprint. Question 7. This one catches people off guard. A digital audit trail is reliable even when several employees share the same user account. The answer is fiction. An audit trail is only useful when recorded actions can be connected to the person who actually performed them. If several employees use the same account, the system may show that a document was viewed, changed, approved, or deleted, but not who was truly responsible. Shared accounts weaken accountability and can make investigations far more difficult. Each user should normally have an individual account with permissions appropriate to their role. Strong authentication, activity logging, timestamps, and protected audit records can then provide much more meaningful evidence. A log may record everything the account did. That does not mean it proves which person did it. Question 8. Stay focused. Adding an image of a handwritten signature to a document always provides the same protection as using a secure digital signature. The answer is fiction. An image of a signature can often be copied, pasted, moved, or reused without permission. By itself, it may provide little evidence about who applied it or whether the document changed afterward. A secure digital signature can use cryptographic technology to verify the signer's identity and help detect changes made after signing. But not every electronic signature method provides the same level of assurance. The appropriate method depends on the document, the transaction, the applicable law, and the level of risk. The important lesson is simple. A signature that looks authentic on the screen is not necessarily supported by strong technical evidence. Question 9. Almost there. Keeping every digital record forever is the safest documentation strategy because nothing important can be accidentally destroyed. The answer is fiction. Keeping everything forever can create significant cost, security, privacy, and legal risks. Outdated information can clutter search results, increase storage requirements, expose sensitive data unnecessarily, and make it harder to identify the authoritative record. The more information an organization keeps, the more information may be exposed during a cyber attack or data breach. A strong retention program identifies what must be preserved, why it must be preserved, how long it should be retained, and when it should be securely disposed of. Records affected by an investigation, audit, dispute, or legal hold may need to be preserved longer. The goal is not to keep everything. The goal is to keep the right information for the right amount of time. Question 10. This is the final question, and it's the one that surprises most people. A poorly controlled digital documentation system can sometimes be less trustworthy than a well-managed paper-based system. The answer is fact. Technology does not automatically create trustworthy records. A digital system may allow documents to be changed without approval, overwritten without preserving earlier versions, accessed by unauthorized users, or deleted without a reliable audit trail. Poor permissions, shared accounts, missing metadata, weak backups, inconsistent naming, and uncontrolled downloads can make the problem even worse. A well-managed paper system may be slower, but it can still maintain clear approvals, controlled access, documented ownership, and reliable retention practices. The strongest digital documentation systems combine technology with governance. They require clear responsibilities, controlled access, version management, retention rules, backup and recovery procedures, employee training, and regular monitoring. Digital transformation is not simply the act of moving documents onto a screen. It is the process of making information more accurate, accessible, secure, traceable, and useful. A bad process does not become a good process just because it becomes digital. All right, how did you do? Drop your score out of 10 in the comments and tell us which question caught you off guard. Be honest. 8 or more? You're ahead of most people. A perfect 10? You may already think like a digital records professional. Less than that? Now you know what others don't. Share this challenge with a colleague and see who gets the higher score. Hit like, subscribe, and come back for the next Servicingpedia challenge, because knowing more is how you stay ahead.